Yo, man, this whole Lord Jamar and DJ Vlad situation is wild. Let's be real. What we just witnessed was Lord Jamar taking a rope from Vlad, not a basketball. This wasn't Steve Nash passing an assist. Vlad basically handed him a rope and a knife and said, "Here, kill your own credibility. Kill your own respect. Let me make you look like a fool on my platform." And Jamar walked right into it. Now I can't post the actual clip because Vlad copyrights all his content, but I watched it, and here's the rundown. Lord Jamar and Godfrey stopped rocking with Vlad years ago. 5 years ago, to be exact, after Vlad disrespected Minister Farrakhan. Vlad refused to apologize. He knew what he was doing. That wasn't the full clip of the speech, and he knew that. He tried to push a narrative like Farrakhan was promoting hate, and even brought another guest like D.L. Hughley to further that false narrative. So after all that, Lord Jamar had taken a stand. He left the platform and was talking tough. But now, he just went back and did another interview like nothing happened. I watched it. I even paid the $67 to check it out, and it was embarrassing. He didn't push back, didn't clarify the truth, didn't hold Vlad accountable. He just sat there and played the fool. Vlad, during the interview, tells Jamar he ran into Godfrey at Big Boy's radio station in LA, and Godfrey shook his hand. Vlad reached out to him, and Godfrey never responded. That right there, that was Godfrey standing on business. He didn't cave. He didn't come back. He didn't fold. And what does Jamar do? He sits there and basically starts taking shots at Godfrey again. Mind you, back in February, Lord Jamar was online calling Godfrey names, saying he was soft, manipulated, a sellout, a tap dancer, and that he'd go back to Vlad eventually. But who actually went back? Lord Jamar did. He even admitted on video that Godfrey didn't want to leave Vlad originally and that he bullied him into it. He said, "I gangstered him into it. He didn't want to leave. He was talking about taking a break, and I told him we not taking no breaks. You're either with us or you're not." That's manipulation. And now, that same guy who manipulated his partner into leaving went right back himself. He even said Godfrey feels more comfortable around white people and called him all kinds of stuff. But now that Vlad told him to his face that Godfrey stood on his morals and didn't respond to the reach out, Jamar tried to change the subject like, "I don't want to talk about dude." Nah, too late. You went back and did what you swore you never would. Vlad told y'all when y'all left 5 years ago, "I made more money this month without y'all than I did when y'all were on here." That's not something a real friend says. That's not support. That's business, plain and cold. And instead of holding him accountable, you came back and acted like nothing ever happened. What makes it worse is that Jamar said not long ago that a lot of people online preaching black empowerment don't really care. They're just talking for clout. But that applies more to him now than anyone else. He had a personal relationship with Vlad. A real connection. And instead of standing strong on the disrespect shown to Farrakhan, he folded. Let's be honest, if someone lies on a person of that stature, puts fake words in their mouth, and refuses to correct it or apologize, they're out of pocket. You can't come back 5 years later talking about, "Okay, now I want to apologize." That's not how this works. You knew what you were doing then. But the bigger issue is how Jamar completely flipped on his own words. Months ago, he was clowning Godfrey, telling the world he would fold and go back. Godfrey didn't. You did. All the stuff Jamar used to say about protecting the culture, the origins of hip-hop, and black pride, it doesn't hold the same weight anymore. Once you kill your credibility, people stop listening. Even if what you're saying is true, nobody's trying to hear it. It just sounds like noise after that. In the end, it's not beef, it's not hate, it's truth. Jamar's move was hypocritical, plain and simple. Godfrey stood on something. Lord Jamar didn't. And now it's all out there for the world to see. Let me know what y'all think. More videos, more breakdowns coming soon.